The End of Oak Street trailer released for J.J. Abrams' sci-fi mystery. And boy, you know what? I bet mystery is the big word here because this movie looks like it's a box full of mystery. Giggle. So, the trailer, which I won't play because I just don't do it because I never know what the rules are. Other people get in trouble, other people can play them, and there's no problem. Other people, I don't know. Anyway, so the trailer, you know, it's got all the cool ooh and ah and what's this mean and that and all that stuff. And then, oh boy, it really shows, pretty much reveals the whole situation in the trailer. So what other mysteries rely? Well, how did it happen, I guess, is the main mystery and that sort of thing. Anyway, the trailer for Oak Street has been released, offering a first look at the new sci-fi mystery from writer and director David Robert Mitchell, produced by J.J. Abrams. Warner Brothers is positioning the movie as a theatrical and IMAX event, with the trailer teasing a suburban neighborhood ripped out of the real world and dropped into something far stranger. Well, it looks like they're not out of the real world, they're just dumped into the past. Oops, I spoiled it. The footage centers on the Platt family as they try to survive after a mysterious cosmic event transforms everything around them. So there you go. It's got Anne Hathaway and Ewan McGregor in there. Oh, look at the posters, eh? Looks kind of cool. Well, it's just a street. Sure. But it's the end of Oak Street. So that's it. Oak Street will be destroyed. No, that's not what it means. Yeah. Well, when you see the trailer, you'll understand. Anyway, J.J. Abrams is producing. All these other people are doing that too. Then you got the crew who actually made it, and they're all here. And it'll be released by Warner Brothers by August 14th. Doody 6. So at least it has this, you know, it's got a date, unlike, you know, the Lanterns show. But anyway, there they are, they're riding around, and why are they all sad and kind of scared looking? Well, something really weird happened. Guaranteed. And, well, you're going to see it, and it's going to be kind of obvious what happened, I think. So, my guess, this wormhole opened up and displaced this particular street into the distant past. Yeah. Or maybe that's a misleading thing and they're actually on an alien world and the monster is not what you think it is and all that. Or is it? Maybe the movie ends, leaving the whole thing up to audience interpretation, you know. But anyway, looks like they're having their family meeting here. And Ewan, he's the dad, but he's sitting there like a little boy. And boy, I get the sense that mom's in charge here, you know. And there he's even dressed like a little boy. He's kind of got a haircut, you know, and I guess that's his milk and cookies. And mom's got to reassure him, we're going to be okay. We're going to get through this. I don't know how she can assure them, especially after they see, you know, and all that. But, why, what's the deal? Why is this all boarded up? Well, I don't see how that's going to help with what's out there. But nevertheless, look, they did the best they could. And no electrical power. They got to have candles. And oh, damn it. That's going to be the worst part. That's scary. I've gone through this, not because, you know, my neighborhood was displaced through time or anything. No, hurricanes came through and blew everything away. No electrical power for a month. And then after that, everything's ruined. Bunch of stuff takes forever to reopen, and some never do. No, they never come back. Something else eventually takes the property and becomes something else, you know. But yeah, you never really adjust or get, you know, that whole feeling of when do we get back to normal? You don't. You have to adapt to your new reality, and maybe that's ultimately what the Platt family's got to do. Well, you are where you are. Better figure it out. Adapt or die. That's how that works. So, and maybe it's like the time paradox thing. They'll be the founders of man and all that discussions about past civilizations that were highly advanced, and then they disappeared for some reason. Probably went to war with each other or a plague or some crap like that, or both, And these guys were the progenitors of it. It's not like they were supermen or or gods from outer space or anything. No. They're just dopes like us, but they dropped out of time. And there's probably some. Well, they don't have electrical power yet, but there's probably some. Man, they might not even have encyclopedias. I don't know. I think they all die out, and there was no memory of them at all because they really didn't matter. And whoever survives out of it just, breeds with the Neanderthals and stuff. Oh, and maybe that gets the gene going for humanity and whatnot. Maybe that could explain that. But as far as, the Platt family being the progenitors of a dynasty that creates this, the Atlantis or whatever, highly unlikely. But I mean, we don't know what they do for a living, so maybe one of them really is a genius and knows a lot of crap and can figure out how to restore some of the basic advancements and whatnot. Yeah, I don't know. That's going off on a tangent, but nevertheless, maybe I just spoiled a good bit of it and probably all of it because anything else it teases, if you know your J.J. Abrams, it will not be answered, But, some weird time warp phenomena thing. You say, well, turns out these things happen. And then what? Well, they're stuck, It's like they're lost, But I suppose you could call it stuck. Previously on Stuck. Anyway, there you go. The end of Oak Street. Will it be any good? Well, it is a bad robot production, so that's a big, negative on it. I'm not familiar with the director, David Robert Mitchell, so I don't know. Maybe he knows what he's doing. Could be. But it's with Warner Brothers, so I guess this fulfills some of that deal that Abrams had with him. But Zaslav came in and said, "You got nothing. The deal's off." So he didn't get to take over DC, thank God. But then, well, I guess you could say people complaining about Gunn. It could have been worse. It could have been. So maybe dodge that one. As for all his other projects, those are out. That big, super duper pooper scooper expensive sci-fi series, I believe they was going to do. Oh, no, you're not, And so I guess this was one of the projects that remained. And there you go. The Platt family from Oak Street. The end of Oak. Again, it's at the end of it. I guess it was originally a dead-end street. Well, it's not anymore, but, well, you just watch the trailer and you pretty much get the whole story. Probably. I mean, it looks like it. But anyway, there you go. And when I tease stuff, I'm not lying. There is a trailer. It does show stuff. And it looks like it spoils, stuff such that it is there. Because again, whatever's insinuated or teased, odds are it will remain a mystery. Because, hey, the cool thing about a mystery box? The mystery. It's not what's in it. That ruins it. It's the mystery. Yeah. Ignorance is bliss. After all.